Hey, what is up, fellow Raiders? This is Vulcan Dan, and in today's beginner-friendly and free-to-play friendly Raid Shadow Legends video, we are going to talk about the things that you should prioritize as a beginner or free-to-play Raid Shadow Legends player in order to progress quickly and efficiently. Now, before we start, I just want to say, if you want to keep updated with my beginner-friendly and free-to-play guides, then make sure to subscribe to this channel because I upload videos every single day. Alright, so let's start with the first two game modes, Campaign and Dungeon. Both of these game modes use energy, so which one should you focus on? Focus on the Campaign. You should do this 90 to 95% of the time as a beginner or free-to-play player because this is where you get XP, this is where you farm your food champions to level them up in order to sacrifice to the champions that you want to eventually level up to max out. Alright, so and where should you farm in the campaign? Of course, we have different difficulty levels here. We have normal, hard, brutal, and nightmare. And of course, you will start out at normal. And in my own experience, I actually made a new free-to-play account around 3 months ago to participate in a free-to-play tournament. And I was able to get to brutal difficulty and stage 12 at around day 5. All right, so of course for you that might take a bit longer, especially if you are new to this game, but I was able to do it in day 5. And to do that, you simply just have to get your starter champion when whichever it is, whether it's Kale, Aethel, Elhain, or Galek, and make sure you're properly leveling him or her up from, of course, from a 3-star to a 4-star, 5-star, and 6-star, sacrificing those food champions to make sure that your starter champion gets to 6-star as quickly as possible, and using the free lifesteal gear that you get as daily login rewards. You do get 4-star epic lifesteal gear every single day. Now, equip those on your starter champion. Once you get a total of 4 lifesteal gear, you will be able to, of course, having 4 lifesteal gear will activate the lifesteal because you do need a total of 4 before you get the effect. And of course, for the other 2 gear, just get any of your 2 best gear and put it on your starter champ, and now you have a starter champ with all level 16 artifacts. And yeah, with that lifesteal, with a 6-star champion, you should be able to farm stage 12 and go to 12-3 because this is where you get the most experience and the most silver from these campaign. You can do stage 6 down here, but you will get slightly more XP, but you will get slightly less silver as well. So I would prefer going for 12-3 because you do get a decent or a very good amount of XP, not that different from stage 6, but you do get a lot more silver because shields are worth more when you sell them, and it's very difficult to get silver in this game. So good luck in farming your XP in the campaign. And yeah, this does not mean that you should not farm dungeons. Now, you should farm dungeons whenever you have a mission or a challenge. As you can see here, we have missions. So when you have missions wherein you need to farm dungeon, then of course, do so. And in the beginning of the game, I don't have it right now because I've finished all of them. You will have challenges. So whenever you can do those, then of course, head over to the dungeons and do those challenges. But do not go crazy spending tons of energy farming, let's say what, stage 10 of dragon, because you're not going to get a lot from that. You will get 4 to 5-star gear. Even as an early game or a free-to-play or a beginner player, you should not settle for 4 to 5-star gear. Always try to get gear that is 5 to 6 stars. So yeah, so if you can comfortably farm around stage 15 of Dragon, Ice Golem, Spider, or Fire Knight, then yes, go ahead. If there is a dragon tournament or ice golem tournament, then yeah, go farm that. It would be worth your effort. But if you cannot do that, then stick to the campaign. Stick to the campaign, farm XP, get your champions leveled up. Once you have a good team, 5 champions that are level 60 that can do some of these dungeons at a high level, then yeah, okay, then you can go ahead and go crazy, grind some gear, get those 5 to 6 star gear. Then yeah, but if you cannot do that yet, then stick to campaign for 90 to 95% of the time. All right, so that is it for energy, and I just wanted to talk briefly about gems. It would be good to use your first 800 gems to get full masteries on your starter champion. This is because, of course, you get masteries by farming Minotaur, but of course, in the early game, you would not be able to farm the highest level, which is stage 15 of Minotaur. So, in order to get max masteries on your first starter champion, you can just simply spend 800 gems and you would get all masteries. And yeah, that would help you out definitely in farming the campaign, and of course in other areas of the game, because now you have a maxed out max masteries starter champ. All right, so yes, 800 gems, that's where you should use your first 800 gems. Then what is the most efficient way to spend your gems? Use your gems to refill your energy. It's 40 gems to get another would differ depending on your level. If you're already level 60 and above, that is when you will get a maximum of 130 energy at any time. So that's the maximum. But yeah, if you're lower than level 60, then of course this would be lower as well. But yeah, for 40 gems, it is worth it to spend those gems to refill your energy and just keep on farming campaign. All right, next game mode, Faction Wars. This is one of the more difficult areas in the game. Short answer here is do not worry about Faction Wars in the beginning. Just worry about farming the campaign again. Get those champions from your shards, especially when there is a ×2 event during the weekends. Get those epic and legendary champions, level them up, and then eventually, over the course of a few weeks or months, then you will start to notice that, hey, I'm making good progress in my Faction Wars teams. It's when you've already spent a decent amount of time in the game, maybe a few months or maybe a year, then yeah, you can already try to look at, all right, so do I need a healer? Do I need a damage dealer? Do I need someone to revive in your specific factions? But when you're just early in the game, just level up the best champion that you have, and then put whoever champ that you have in your Faction Wars teams, and that would be okay in the early game. Do not worry about Faction Wars in the early game. Next is Arena. All right, so Arena is of course where you get Great Hall points. And of course, the Great Hall is one of the things in this game that takes a very long time. I've been playing this for almost 2 years. Although I am about to max out, I think maybe I need 1 more week and I will be able to max out my Great Hall. But yes, it takes around 2 years of dedication. But yeah, Arena. So what should you do in Arena? Just build a decent team. Do not worry too much about Arena. Just build a decent team. Get a Haikatoon, which you will get as your free 30-day login reward, because Haikatoon is a very good speed booster, and put her in your lead because she does have a speed aura that will make all of your champions faster, because the Arena, for the most part, especially in the early game, is a speed race. The faster team usually wins. All right, so get your Haikatoon, and perhaps get another champion that can crowd control the enemy. So that's either stun, provoke. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so we have a miscreated monster here. So this guy has an AoE stun, or Yeah, so this team right here also has a Giscard who is an AoE provoke champion. So yeah, so just get someone that can crowd control the other team in case, they don't go down with one hit. Another champion that is advisable is a War Maiden that you can get just simply by farming the campaign. You can get her for her AoE decreased defense. And of course, your starter champion, whether it's Kale, Elhain, Galek, or Aethel, because they all have that AoE nuke. And yeah, that's it. That's a very good early game, free to play friendly, beginner friendly arena team. Just get them with high speed and of course some decent accuracy so that they can land their stuns, their provoke, and the decreased defense. And then how can you farm the arena with a semi decent arena team? Refresh is your friend. Refresh. Do not go against those high level teams. Make sure you keep on hitting the refresh button every 15 minutes because that's when you will get a free refresh. And just wait for weak teams like this one. So yeah, so do not waste your arena tokens trying to fight those high end, tough teams. Just wait until you get some teams like this that you are sure to beat, and that would of course help you out in your Great Hall development. So yeah, that's it. Straight and simple. Do not bother with building a really strong arena team, especially in the early game, as long as it's okay, and just focus on beating the weaker teams in the arena. All right, next one is clan boss. Now, most likely whoever you're building in the campaign, by XP farming and building your champions, you will most likely use those for your clan boss as well. Now, for the clan boss in the early stages, easy, normal, hard, you don't really get a lot of good rewards from these stages, but slowly you should still develop your clan boss team, get someone that can reliably land a decreased attack, preferably on their A1, which is their default skill. So champions such as Sepulcher or Tyrell. Yeah, so those champions have a decent decreased attack on their A1. And get someone that has poisons, HP burns. Poisons and HP burn does a lot of damage to the clan boss because those scale against the enemy's max HP, and of course the clan boss has a lot of HP. So yeah, so bringing someone like a Kale, Frozen Banshee, those will help out a lot. Someone like a Bulwark, yeah. So get those poisons, get those HP burns out. Someone with a decreased defense, like a War Maiden, that helps out a lot as well in the early game, because once you develop, you start to build your clan boss team. Once you get to Brutal, this is where the good rewards start to kick in. When you get the top chest in Brutal, you will get a chance to, of course, get the epic books. No more rare books. You do want epic books. Rare books are easier to find, and you can always sacrifice duplicates of that champion in order to book their skills. You can also get ancient and void shards, and also 5-star gear from the clan boss. No more 4-star gear, starting from Brutal onwards. All right, so yes, so just build your clan boss team. Most likely whoever you're building in the campaign will be your clan boss team. Just put your best champions there, and if you have the energy to spare, train them up in the Minotaur. Make sure you get them the tier 6 mastery of Giant Slayer or War Master, because that will deal a lot more damage in the clan boss. And in the early game clan boss, make sure that your entire team is in lifesteal gear. Lifesteal gear is where is because it's important, because you will need to last long in the clan boss fight. The longer you last, the more turns you will be in, and the higher the damage that you will deal, and the higher the chest that you will get. All right, so of course, build your champions with a lot of defense, with a lot of HP. Make sure they deal poison damage or HP burn. Make sure that they last a long time. Make sure they have Giant Slayer and War Master for their tier 6 mastery. Alright, so that's for the clan boss. For the Doom Tower, this is more of an end game content. So if you're an early game player, do not worry too much about the Doom Tower. Just get your best champs and then throw them in the Doom Tower and then see how far you go. Do not worry too much about that. In the early game, you do unlock Doom Tower at level 40. So yeah, before that, just keep on grinding campaign. At my current rate as a free-to-play player, I do get in a month I do get around five to six 6-star champions. So yeah, so I'm able to farm campaign or have enough brews. You have brews here as well, magic, spirit, force, and void brews in order to level up your champions without needing to go to the campaign to farm. So I find myself on average, I am doing 5 to 6 6-star champions every month. So yeah, so I am a free to play player, so it's no excuse for you not to be able to do the same as well. And before you know it, you will be able to finish faction wars. You'll do well in the arena. You have a very good clan boss team, and eventually you will be able to get higher in the Doom Tower. Just again, focus on the campaign. This is where you will spend the majority of your time right here. You will be very familiar with this screen. Keep on farming those food champions every single day. Alright, so I hope you found this useful, and remember, if you want more free-to-play friendly or beginner friendly guides, please subscribe to this channel. And of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comment section down below, and I will be glad to help you out. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.